Bro said, this better not be clickbait. Chat, have I ever clickbaited before? Real answers only. 5 viewers in 1 second, you fell off. You got me. I felled off. $41 in a minute? Okay. Maybe not. Chat, hello. Law, is it SSJ4? No. I don't even know what that means. Is it? I know what SSJ4 means. Another DBOG vid? Well, this is a live stream, technically. If you want to be technical about it. Let me join the game before people leave. I need to get a song playing. What was that Dokkan OST I wanted to listen to? Click on streaming, bro. Staring into my soul. My bad. That's my fault. How am I liking Dokkan right now? I love Dokkan right now. Dokkan's fire. What was that? I think it's the Broly one. Not that one. Sorry for the ear rape. This one is cool. Is it for or God? It is neither. It's the Sun Wukong form. Oh, that's sick. I'm gonna be in a public server, so I'm gonna get jumped. It's not good. Okay, window capture. O blocks. There we go. Watching from Brazil, hello. Hello, everybody, hello. Everybody say hi. So I can read your names. I'm only reading names of people that say hi. Show new form? I don't have it. Hi, Project Persona. Hi, Wukong. Hi, Big Bones. Hi, Jones Loto. Hi, The Master. Hi, Asuna. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Intro World. Hello, Deku Wolfo Channel. Assad. Hello. Corrupted. Hello. Amari. Hi, Zoyer. Hello. Hola. Blazy Boy. Hello. No Kotami. Hello. Delta Zone. Hello. Spider. Hi. Shulga. Hi. Hi, Rodrigo. Hi, Kira. What's good? Hi, Mr. Saiyan. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, Corrupted. Hello, Jerry Edits. Hello, Play. No, I'm not lying, no. Hi, Super Bush. Hello. Hello, Phoenix. What's up? Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing tonight? Is that Super Saiyan Blue Goku? I owned him. Get boomed. Oh, I gotta change this. Alright, there we go. Now we're looking better. We Saiyans have no can I get a chain in the chat of everybody saying we Saiyans have no limits in all caps, please? Thank you very much. We Saiyans have no limits. There we go. I will also accept a We Are Dokkan spam. There you go, Jerry. There you go, Chill Globe. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Yes! We are Dokkan. Yes, we are. There we go. Alright, we're here now. We should have the Holy Grail joining us soon, too. We should have Holy Grail joining very, very soon. Nothing better than Dokkan, that's true. 10% chance? I know, I know. No, the, to get the new form, we need to go get it first. Apparently there's new cutscenes? Not Super Saiyan. Oh, there we go. Bojax and Tuffles are OP now? I heard something like that, yeah. I'm gonna take a look at all that. I don't know what they do yet. Okay, you can do photo mode. Well, you can't turn. Oops. Look at that, though. That looks so good. What is the Saiyan form? You don't know. Imagine. Imagine not knowing. Not me. I know. Alright. No more dilly-dallying. Raditz! It's the Sun Wukong form. Nice body pillow, thanks. No, it's not Super Saiyan 4. The Sun Wukong form. Where is it? There it is. It's inside the building, right? Hello, Saiyan. Chat, am I cooked? Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. Uh-oh. Is the music loud enough? Can you guys hear it? I hear it loud and clear. Pretty low. So I just can't go Legendary Super Saiyan. Alright. That's cool how, like... Alright, wait. Oh, it's only 5. Wait, I was thinking that we were gonna have to kill, like... 50. You guys remember when you had to kill 50? Now it's just like 5 really hard ones, right? Alright, let's go for it. Oh no. And they have defense bars? It's gonna be easy. You can cheese the AI by using a stunning skill and stamina break. That's not how we do things around here. My mom actually raised me, Jaden. I'm not fatherless, like you. Mama ain't raised a bitch. Yeah, because you have two? I have two what? I just said my mom and my dad raised me. What do I have two of? Two parents? I'm sorry that you grew up having 7 parents, because every other year they'd throw you in a new household, but damn, bro, that's not my fault. Sad, I blanked out, my bad. What style? This is Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Thoughts on Ant Broly? The LR or the EZA? Is Roblox like loud for anyone else? There we go, that's way better. Is it too quiet? Are those hands licensed? Cause damn, no. They are a little sore because his mom tied me up last night. She gets a little freaky. To the 100 people watching me, hello. Can I get a hello in chat? Just a hello. Similar to the hi spam we had earlier, but just a hello. That would make my night. Hello. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello. Is that my guy with the $2 super chat? No way. Alright, I'm calling Holy Girl. Can I get a spam? Can you guys spam Holy Snail? Like the Holy Snail 75? Can we just spam that real quick in the chat? Hello?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Oh, wow. Hey, man.
Too loud?
A little bit. Yo, open my stream right now. I think chat's saying something to you.
Hold on, I'll be there in a second.
They're saying...
Bobby, Arena.
Alright, I no longer feel bad.
Hey, you got 100 people in here. Sick.
Yeah, look what they're spamming.
Holy Snail? What the hell, man?
Is that a new nickname?
Hey, man, people have been calling me that for like 3 months now. I don't know why.
Are you slow?
No, I'm actually very fast.
He's very fast, chat. He's like Turbo in that movie. Turbo.
What do you think of the new moves?
What new moves?
You know, all the new moves in DBOG, like the... what's the...
Peeler Storm?
Peeler
Like
Storm.
that one? Those ones?
Yeah.
I've only used... I haven't done the mentors yet. So that's something I'm gonna do.
Some of the moves have like more modern looking effects, if you will, so they look a little bit cooler.
Okay. Like the Toho ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go do them. I'll go do them in the stream.
Alright.
Dude, the whole day, I thought I had to kill 50 of these things. Because you remember
Wait,
the old...
Yeah. Did they change the thing?
Yeah, it's 5 now. It's 5, but they're like kind of strong. But they don't really do damage. Not to me, at least.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember now. They used to be 50, but then right soon after they got changed to 5, and it was like
Yeah, they
Okay.
changed it a long time ago, yeah. I just forgot. It's because back when I had to get my quest, it was 50.
Yeah, and I got it on my second try last time. Now it's all ruined.
I remember I did, do you remember my marathons that I did? It became like a thing of me trying to get
Yeah.
Legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I remember
Because I
that.
got super unlucky.
Oh yeah, Dbog hit 1,000 players for the first time in like how long?
Probably 5 years, to be honest.
Indeed.
Not really 5, like,
Like
you
2.
know, at least 2. Probably since, like, the space update, really.
Yeah. Space update hit like 10K, and that's like the highest I ever got.
Yeah. We Saiyans have no limits. I don't have alerts anymore. That was on my Streamlabs, and I don't have Streamlabs on my new computer. I miss my old alerts. So this quest gives 1,000,000 XP. Is that a lot?
It's so old we don't even remember. I don't think so. It's like
I think it's like a
1/3 of a
decent
level.
amount. Oh wait,
Like a
no,
third
it
of a level.
tells me, yeah. Okay, it's like a
Yeah.
third of a level. Okay.
Okay, I remember this now.
So what's the new update? So basically, there's a new form that replaces Legendary Super Saiyan. Because they're gonna recycle Legendary Super Saiyan and do something else with it.
Yeah.
Which I think confirms the path stuff is still
yeah,
being added.
they confirmed the path stuff. It's like 100% happening now.
Yeah. And the new form is the Sun Wukong form. It is from Sun Wukong, right?
It's like it's from there's have you seen that fan animation?
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure it's from that.
Oh, they made that?
Yeah, and then
I thought it was a Sun
the
Wu... Like, actually Sun Wukong.
it's inspired by Sun Wukong.
What
okay,
does Sun
no.
Wukong's look like?
He doesn't have one. He's a monkey. He looks like a monkey. He's a monkey.
Oh,
Like
so it's... Okay.
the hair looks like it's like monkey hair. Like it goes around the
I thought
cheeks and all
Sun
that.
Wukong had a form.
Hey,
I
maybe he
didn't-
does. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a Sun Wukong enjoyer. I did not get the form, it appears. Which means I have to try again in 6 hours! Well, I'm not a Sun Wukong hater. I'm just not informed. Okay. Oh, by the way, Sunny told me that he's doing something about Grand Kai. He wasn't very specific. Is that 1.85 million? Okay. So leveling up isn't going to be that hard. The spin around when you go Super Saiyan 3 is really cool. Surely these guys don't go Super Saiyan, right? They do?
Jack, what's up?
What's up?
I'm gonna try my hand at this legend quest.
Go for it. You guys are tanky. To be fair, Wukong is like the strongest character in fiction that isn't omnipotent. I thought he was omnipotent. Or immortal. I guess those are different.
He's immortal. He's so broken. It's ridiculous.
So why is there a video game about him if he's immortal? Are you just like the GOAT in the game?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of cool.
Like you just like middle finger on the gods, pretty much.
It's pretty sweet. He is immortal 7 times. Interesting. He's like Infinity too.
Oh, they changed the base aura. What the?
They did?
Yeah. I can't tell if it looks better or worse.
Yo, fellas, look at this guy. His eyebrows didn't change. Bro literally just dyed his hair. He is not a Super Saiyan. Bro is not a Super Saiyan. What's a new form? It's a Sun Wukong form. It's from it's the Heaven Savior?
Yeah, that but backwards. Savior of Heaven.
Savior of Heaven. Bro thought he was a Super Saiyan. That's crazy. Bro's not me. So what you're saying is basically he did 7 different things to gain immortality. But like each time, like you could do any of them to become immortal. But he did all of them, so he's just immortal times 7.
Bro, what are these textures? What the hell is wrong with the game?
Crash is so good.
Is it still like the GOAT move?
It's the best move, yeah. It does way too much damage.
Arm crash. What's that one from the raid? The shining.
That one got nerfed.
Shining rage attack.
It does
I'm
like
still
no
using it
damage.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, it does like no damage.
Dang.
Arm
Nerf
crash
all
does
good
as
stuff.
much as my ultimate does. Burning shoot and arm crash do like similar damage.
Good old super god fist. I'll take that. And I'll do meteor rush. No, meteor combination. What the fuck? That's what it is.
Meteor smash is pretty good. That's what I
Meteor
use.
smash.
I always use it though.
I remember this.
It's the Super Saiyan Goku.
Alright.
Yeah, Super God Fist is knocked back, but that's okay. I wonder if Cross Arm Dive does a lot of damage. Because that doesn't have knockback. Why higher level cap? For content. I feel like you can't drop an update and not do the level cap. Alright, what do I put? Oh yeah, the output is different now.
For Saiyans?
I don't know for Saiyans, like... I'd have to look at it. Also, don't I have, like... Didn't I use Shenron or something, so, like, mine is buffed anyway?
I think they reset Shenron points like a long time ago.
Well, I still have it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Because my agility is, like, 0.95000 at infinitum. 0.1.
Oh. You have the Purunga stuff. Yeah. You did Purunga. Have you messed around with the new ape?
I think a little bit. How do I like... How would I go about... Maybe the wiki. The wiki probably isn't updated yet.
Definitely not.
There's no shot the wiki is updated yet. Saiyans. So their stats are 0.95 health, 0.9 agility, 0.95 key control, 1.1 key damage, and 1.1 melee damage. Which looks like what I have, except my agility, but my agility is edited. So unless Saiyans weren't changed... Does anyone know? Maybe Gray knows. Yo, are you busy? Let me see if Gray is busy. Saiyans are the same? Okay. Do we know what might have been changed? What's the level cap? 525. Bojacks, Tuffles, and Demons. Is that it? Because I know Bojack's and Tuffles' abilities got changed. But the stat accolation got changed, is what I'm saying. Or what's the word? You know what I'm talking about. The skill point, how much you put a skill point into a stat, determining how much stat you get. Brother, you're a Saiyan, put your points in the melee. You got me. Agility is like, I feel like agility is important now though.
It got like massively nerfed.
Yeah. Allocation? Yeah. Race ability. Basic attack damage doubles when. Interesting. You guys see that? Bottom right? Race ability. Basic attack damage doubles when. When what, Sony? When you find the One Piece. Jaden, you're just like all laughs tonight, aren't you? You're just like, you know, singers, I guess. Doubles when HP is 70% or lower, starting from turn 5 or when there's a future saga enemy or ally attacking in the same turn. Jaden, why can't you be more like Delta, bro? That was so funny. Oh, Gray got back to me. Okay, I'm gonna add Gray to the call.
Say.
What's up, Gray?
Yo, what's up?
So I had a couple questions.
Sure thing. Am I live, by the way?
Are you loud? A little bit, but you're good.
Okay, okay.
I can turn you down a little tiny bit. I had you up anyway from Valorant.
Got it, yeah.
Okay, so the stat allocations for the races, do you know which races changed?
I don't remember which race changed, but I can go through them.
Okay. What do you
Let me
mean?
pull it up real quick.
What do you mean go through them? Like, do you
Like-
think the wiki is updated yet?
No, the wiki hasn't been touched in a minute now. We've got to find someone new for it.
Okay, we can use the wiki to uh compare though. If you have the new numbers.
Yeah, let me pull them up for you real quick.
Okay.
All right, I've got them up here.
And do you have all the new abilities?
Yeah, I've made the new abilities.
Okay, I'm bugged. Can you punch me?
Are you on what planet are you on? Oh, you're on space.
Oh,
Are you the
not-
private server or?
No, I'm public.
Gotcha.
Someone got me. Yeah, I'm streaming and there's a couple people in my game, so
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
they got me.
Alrighty. So for Saiyans, no changes. I know that much.
Yeah,
Saiyans
I
are
found that out.
the same.
Oh, what the hell?
Humans are the same. We have Majins. They have differences. Their
Okay.
health is now 1.05, agility 0.9, key control 1.1, physical damage 0.9, key damage 1.05.
Okay, wait. Here's the Majin. Do you want to type that? Because
Wait.
here's the old Majin.
No, my bad. I think that's Namekian. Hang on, I misspoke. That's Namekian.
That's Namekian?
Namekians.
Okay, I was gonna say
Correct,
because
yeah.
that's so different to Majin.
Wait. No, wait. Did.
Here, this is Namekian old.
Oh no, wait a minute. I just realized.
What?
Now that you're sitting here telling me the changes for the stat traits didn't go through.
What do you mean didn't go through?
Oh no, that's why I was like, wait, why are the stats not so different? So I updated the script here, but I guess it didn't save when I closed the night I changed the traits. So they're not different currently.
Oh shit. Well, that's good.
But now that I'm here, I can go ahead and fix that. So
Chat,
number
we saved
three-
Dbog. It was me.
Shout out to Bobby and Nara.
Once
Caught me off
again, I
guard.
saved Dbog.
Alright, Namekian staying the same. Majin. Its health was at
So Namekian is the same?
Namekian is the same, yeah.
Okay, what is Majin?
I gotta go through these live because I gotta update them live now. Hang on, let me.
Okay. There, I just posted old Majin.
Yeah, I also gotta pull up calculator because one of the things I did was some races had.
That's
5
old
point-
Majin, chat.
Some of them had like 5.1 total output, whereas some had like 5 total output. So I made them all equal to 5. So I do have to do some addition here real quick. One quick second. We're doing this live, so bear with me. I've got to change
for
things as
it.
I go through.
And then I had a question, kind of unrelated.
Go for it.
So you know how like Grand Kai gives you like a stat every day?
Correct, yes.
I think Sony said something about not changing that, or maybe changing that, but it seems unfair to have like the 100 people who did that every single day for the past 2 years when nobody played the game.
No, you're absolutely right. So one of the changes I want to do in the coming future, now that we've got this update pushed out, is to do a lot of balancing. And step one is to make levels affect your output more than your stat points. That's just one of the first changes. And by that, I mean, essentially, let's say right now, let's say, for example, right now, one level is equal to 10 skill points, as an example.
Okay.
It's not the exact number because I don't know the exact number in my
It's
head.
5. It's 5.
Essentially, it's 5. One skill point is equal to 5. No, that's how much you get.
Oh.
I'm saying there's an actual raw power boost from just leveling up.
Oh, there is?
Correct, yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So right now, let's say, for example, one level is equal to 10 skill points. What I want to do is I want to kind of change it so that one level is equal to about 30 to 40 skill points, so that it's more skill-based in the sense where your level matters more in the fight rather than the total stat count you have. Obviously, your stats... Huh, what's up?
That used to be a thing like a long time ago, remember? That like ruined the game, didn't it?
Correct. Actually, it wasn't that it ruined the game, it was that it was coded incorrectly.
Okay.
Originally,
Oh.
it was coded that way. However, certain races had different sets of output for that buff. Essentially, a Frost Demon had an extra bonus for just being a higher level
Yeah.
and the same stat
I
build.
remember that.
So the issue wasn't necessarily that, less stats and higher level was bad. It was that some races had an unfair advantage compared to others. Not only that, but you were looking at values in a very weak stage where we only had level 100 with
Yeah.
at most, like 500 stat points. Now we're talking about level, 525 with a total of, 2,700 something total stat points. So we've been, there's a lot more that goes to it to find the correct balancing, but that's step one. The second step would be going through the 4,000 lines of code that involve all the skills, damages, and balancing them equally. That's going to take a bit, but that's something that will have to get done. There's a couple other things we're thinking about for balancing, but that's just going to take basically forever to finish because there's just so much to do,
So your idea is to make that one stat point kind of irrelevant.
Correct, yes.
Wouldn't if we change the amount we get per level, wouldn't that just make everybody stronger? And require
Yes.
a rebalance for everything? Like all the NPCs?
Yes and no. The NPCs would automatically scale because they have stat points and levels to themselves on their own.
Oh, okay.
You only see their level, but they actually have stats attached to them as well.
Okay.
So the NPCs will auto-scale to the difficulty. The difficulty won't change, it's just stat builds won't carry the meta.
I've
I'm put
kind of like
everyone-
Xenoverse, right? Because I feel like, Xenoverse it does, like your build does matter. Well, no, Xenoverse it matters more than I initially was thinking. But you more so want stat builds to just be like a minor thing.
Correct, where it still plays a part in the fight, but it's not the absolute thing. So it brings back skill-based matchmaking, whereas currently it's a very stat-based carried game.
Not only that, but I feel like if you do that, it's just so much more freedom. Like if I'm a melee build, I can still do key moves.
Correct, yes.
Because, like, for example, I feel like beforehand, or even right now, especially beforehand, I think, like, if I was a melee build, I just had a Kamehameha move for range purposes and for the ability to use my key if I want to.
Mhm.
It was, like, useless. Like, it literally did no damage. And nowadays, it scales better. So, it's okay, but it's still bad. So, you'd be able to actually do that.
Yeah, for sure. And something I've always said is DBOG as a balance build is probably the most fun you can have
Yeah.
in the game period. Because you're able to just kind of throw out
You
whatever
just play
you
the
like.
game.
It's just not feasible in PvP currently because it's, you need a build, right? You need to have stats.
Yeah.
So the idea wouldn't be to necessarily push the idea for balance builds, but this indirectly makes them a little bit better.
Yeah. Because you could still be a guy with, like, so much melee. And if you do dedicate your build to melee, you're still going to get rewarded.
Correct, yes.
Because you're still going to do a shit ton more damage than, a guy who's balanced would be. But it's not going to matter. Like, the guy who's more balanced isn't going to get one shot by your super death beam if you're a key build, for example.
Yeah.
It's not going to do your whole health bar in three hits. Which is cool. That, I feel like that makes sense in it. That is way better. One idea I had, I didn't think about that, for example. I do like, I feel like that should be the direction the game goes in. But I was thinking, if you could somehow track the progress of people who was doing Grand Kai. Like, if we could take an exact number on how many skill points of mine are from Grand Kai, and you could do that for every player, and put it into a calculator or something, you could implement something else that is an infinite grind. Like, not an infinite grind, but, like, a grind that you can do with no limit. In the sense of, like, a quest, a repeatable quest, for example, that has an eventual limit, but something like that. And then the people who were doing Grand Kai just, like, don't have to do as much as other people because they've been doing it. So let's say you added, like, training, because I think Sony mentioned something like this, and I don't know how much of this I should say, but I think it's minor, so it shouldn't matter. But let's say, hypothetically, there's, like, a training feature. Like, you could do just, like the time chamber, like, different training things do different stats. we would just allocate the Grand Kai stats that people did into that already. So that way, let's say you do like 500 push-ups maximum. Well, people who've been doing Grand Kai, you just slap 200 done already. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that'd be basically it.
And I think Sony is planning something like that, but I don't know.
In a
I don't
sense,
know specifically.
without spoiling too much, it's something similar to where it'll be, ability to get more training. I'll say this as a forthcoming thing. Sony isn't necessarily taking direction Sony isn't necessarily placing direction as to where the game is going anymore, but he is a big factor in what should be done.
Yeah.
So the training thing might be reevaluated and be done differently once, the new team has a good chance to kind of reevaluate as a whole.
New team?
Correct. I don't know if most of the chat has noticed. Sony is no longer the owner of Dbog. It's now Chang. Sony has backed down as a side developer mainly, so he can work on the stuff that he wants without directly affecting the progress of the game as a whole.
Okay. The stuff that he wants, what do you mean? In his life or like in Dbog?
Just in Dbog in general. I mean, for him, Dbog is a fun project, so he doesn't mind spending 2 years working on something, However, there's other people in the dev group who are there for other reasons. We want either make money or we want to make a name for ourselves, etc. There's multiple reasons. So a lot of devs don't have the luxury of waiting for Sony 24/7. So it was kind of come to the conclusion where Chang would step up as owner, Sony would come down as basically co-owner.
Yeah, but he's still more so like the big guy. But it's just that Chang has the role.
No, more like Chang is the big guy and has the role.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sonny is doing what he wants to do and Chang is guiding the game to get Buu Saga out, etc., all those things. So the new team, this update that came out, the team was me, 2 new developers, Red Shadow and Chang. We basically made this entire update in 3 days.
Jesus,
start to finish.
Even the form?
Even the form, yes, correct.
Really?
Yeah, so all of this was done in 3 days. It's more of a testament to show that we are here to kind of get this shit out and basically, quote, quote, stand on business,
Should I cut this part of the stream out and make this a video? So people understand this stuff? Because that's...
Yeah, if you'd like.
I had no idea about that. And the fact that I feel like that can give so much people hope.
Yeah, no, we did a podcast with Pickle about it yesterday, doing a live event that we did in Discord. But I'm more than happy for you to record and clip this clip and re-upload it as an explanation as to kind of what's going on behind the scenes.
I think I should, because that would just be good for people to know, like, that's happening. Like, Pico uploading it is going to be good, but not everybody knows Pico even has the channel. So.
No, yeah, for sure. So, I mean, the more people...
Yeah, the more people, the merrier.
The better.
Because I feel like people who watch Pico are more so really deep in the community.
Yeah, that is true.
So they would already probably know anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can ask me some more questions, I'm still finishing up the stack.
Okay. So with the new team, so what I'm understanding is Sonny is still, he's co-owner, and he's using this step down as an excuse to be able to work on what he wants to work on in the game. And so he doesn't have the responsibility of having to oversee everything.
Correct, yes.
That is a very mature decision of him, which is not...
I completely agree. I was surprised at first that he took it, but I'm happy he took it. I think it's...
Because I didn't believe that he would ever do that.
Yeah,
because this is his
hard
baby.
To believe. When Chang told me, I'm like, holy shit, this is...
I'm sure he's still, like, got so much power, though. But, like,
and
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Code.
Like, let's be honest here. Like, he is the father of the game. Like, we wouldn't have 80% of it without him. Or more. Yeah, so, like, he should have power. I don't think for 1 second that he should have ever, like, given up ownership, period. Or sold the game or anything. Because then it just wouldn't be the same game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because some people are like hate this dude just because, he does things his way. And it's like, well, yeah, he does things his way and it's annoying sometimes, but like he built this game Like, he's been building this game for, like, let's be real, like, how many years? 10 plus years?
Yeah, for a very, very, very long time. Very.
Okay. So you did basically everything in 3 days. I'm not
Essentially, yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you the stupid brain dead question of, so how long is it gonna take you to do the Boo Saga? Because I feel like you couldn't even put a number on that. But I'm assuming that what I will ask is like, it's gonna be a lot faster now than it would have been a week ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way that things are going and how we've started planning updates, we've already got the next update planned out. Like, we know exactly what's coming on. You know,
Yeah.
we know exactly what to do. Everything's already planned, and once we kind of get to the halfway point of finishing the next update, the planning for Busaka begins.
Okay.
The roadmap we have in our heads is this next update is going to be the Halloween update, and then
Okay.
after that is going to be Boo update. I
Okay.
can give a little bit more info on Halloween if you do want, but I
Yeah,
need
is it gonna
one quick
be-
second.
Okay. Let me know.
Third Halloween raid in a row, please.
Hell, yeah, it's not going to be the same old, same old. It's
Thank
we
fuck.
want to do something cool and unique, something really interesting that just hasn't been done in DBOG basically ever.
Let me know when you're ready for the
Um,
question.
Let me finish this one part here. It should be.
If you missed it, chat, he's coding right now.
Yeah, my apologies.
He's
everybody.
editing the code.
Doing hack and run stuff. All right, cool. That's that. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
People in
It's
chat, ask Gray when Boo Saga.
If
Yeah,
I
bro.
could give a definitive answer, I'd love to, but
That's just not how anything works. Are you going, Jaden? Yeah, Ethan, when you said that, I feel like you said something different than what Gray said. But you were right. It's just hard to believe. What's up, Death? Hello. Yeah, we all, a lot of us have been here. At the end of the day, I hope you can hear this while you're coding, Gray, but it is weird to say, but something me and Wellworks talked about today
Mhm.
is DBOG has one of the most loyal communities ever. And you might hear that and be like, I don't know, man, these death threats say otherwise, but like, I've never seen a game be able to have 100 players and then I upload a video on it and it gets 10k views, like while the game is up.
Yeah, man. I think for a while there, I always in the beginning said, "Oh, everyone always comes back to DBOG. Everyone always comes back." But then after the big old hiatus, after 2 years, before I dropped this update in my head, I'm like, "Damn, what if nobody comes back? Like, what if nobody shows up?" And then we go back to 1,000 players, like
Yeah,
10, 15 minutes after the upload. Like, what the hell? Like,
it's a
is
really
people
good
just
start,
quitting?
yeah.
I mean, it's the start of great things. I mean, some of the stuff I've got planned in the back of my head is, hopefully going great. I just went ahead and pushed the proper traits out to new servers, by the way.
Okay.
So new servers should have them, but now I can kind of start reading them off if we'd like.
Okay, let's tackle that real quick. And then we'll get
Yeah.
back to questions.
I'll fly through them. Namekian, the same. Majin, new stats, 1.1.
That's a buff.
Agility, 1.0.
That is a nerf.
Key control, 0.85.
That's a nerf.
Physical damage, 0.9.
That's a nerf.
Key damage, 1.05.
That's a nerf.
Correct. Majins before had 5.1 total output.
Okay. So
Now
they just
have
had
5 output.
and that's what you were saying earlier, you wanted everyone to have 5?
Correct, yes. I want everybody to kind of be on the even play field of having 5 total output.
I could have sworn that everybody had an equal output before.
Nah,
Really?
brother, some had 5.1, some even had 4.85.
Jesus.
I don't remember which one had 0.4. Sorry, I don't know. I don't remember which one had 4.85, but one of them did. One was severely weaker than all the races just off of the traits alone.
That's crazy.
Going on to
Okay.
Frost Demons,
Let me
0.9 health.
let me pull that up on the wiki.
Okay.
It's Frost_Demon, yes. Okay.
Correct.
I'm sending it in the chat.
All right.
Alright.
Frost Demon, 0.9 health.
That's a nerf, okay.
Agility, 1.1.
Nerf, or no, same.
Key control, 0.9.
Same.
Physical damage, 0.9.
Okay.
Key damage, 1.2.
So the health got nerfed. That's
Correct,
it.
yes.
Okay. What race is next?
Next is Android.
Let me pull it up. Okay. I got
Androids
it.
have 0.9 health,
That is the same.
1.1 agility,
That's a nerf.
key control 1.2,
That's the same.
physical damage 0.9,
That's a buff.
key damage 0.9.
Wow, okay. So wait, what?
Um,
It was agility that got?
Yeah, agility got reduced by 0.1 and physical and key damage got 0.5 each.
That's pretty cool. So androids now are less of the kind of lame like agility and key control kind of guy, and they have a
Yeah,
little more damage to them.
I saw someone in the chat say the key charge made the androids get nerfed. I actually want to add on to that. When we were looking, the key charge was 0 to 100 in 2 seconds originally. It was bugged from for a long time. So the change was we put it back to its original rate, which was 8 seconds from 0 to full. And we also fixed ultimate charging in 2 seconds to the normal 0 to full. So now androids over time I think take 10 seconds to go from 0 to full without even needing having the need to charge.
That's their
So
new ability,
essentially that's how long it takes for them to auto regenerate ki. However,
and
at
they
around
can charge, right?
they can charge at ultimates. Now,
Okay.
do note that at like 600, 800 key control, it's barely noticeable. Once you have that much key control as an android, you really won't feel the effects of your key not being enough to really support you.
What does that mean?
Yeah, essentially at the dowsing key control, if you use a skill, you're gonna regenerate it by the time you
Oh,
even finish the
by
skill.
the time you even use the skill? That's
Correct. Yeah.
crazy. Okay.
So the higher key control, the better it's gonna be for you.
Okay. So androids literally are gonna have like infinite. It's just like the show. Literally just
Yeah.
like the show. They're gonna. Okay.
Once you get to a point, that key is basically infinite for you.
Wow. You're only gonna be held back by cooldowns.
Yep.
That's
Um,
actually cool.
Moving on to bioandroids. Bioandroids did get a new ability.
Oh yeah. Let me pull
I'll
them
go.
up.
I'll go over the new ability first. Their old ability was
The health
by
regen.
not moving, they have passive health regen. Now, granted, you could do a lot of stuff while not moving. You could block, you could, perfect block, you could counter, etc. The new ability is you regenerate 1% of your HP for every single second that you charge your key.
So you're
So as
regen
bioandroid,
1% HP a second while you're charging.
correct, yes. So you have to actually stand still and charge your energy, and then you regen 1% HP as well alongside your key.
So while you're
it-
charging, you health regen.
Yeah, it's a buff and a nerf. It's a buff in the sense where you regenerate a lot more than before. It's a nerf in the sense that you only have to charge key.
Okay. And then their stats change.
Yes, I believe so. 0.9 health,
Yeah, that's way lower. Okay.
agility 1.1. Oh, sorry. I was reading Android. My bad. That was my bad.
Okay.
Health 1.15,
Okay, that's the same.
agility 0.95,
Okay.
key control 1, physical damage and key damage 0.95.
That's the exact same.
Yeah, okay. So I guess the stats didn't change for them.
Okay. But they got the new ability,
Correct.
which I think is a good change, the ability.
It's a lot stronger and a lot more difficult to kind of play with, but I think it'll be interesting seeing the dynamic
It's
change using a
stronger and
bio
more skilled.
Correct, yeah. Moving on to Kai's. Kai's currently don't have an ability. As we are waiting for Sunny to finish his update regarding swords. As some of you can tell, if you have a sword equipped and you swing it, it has a specific animation. Demons and Kai's are going to be using this new mechanic, so currently they have no ability, but they will the second that's out.
It's gonna be
I
some
can't-
kind of weapon ability.
Correct, yeah. So both
That is
demons and
cool.
Kai's are going to have the weapon ability. It's going to be cool once we implement it. I think people are going to like it a lot.
That makes so
Um,
much sense.
And then for now, I'll go over their stats. So
Okay.
for Kai, their health is 0.95,
That's lower.
agility 0.9,
That's lower.
key control 1.1,
That's lower.
physical damage 0.95,
That's higher.
key damage 1.1.
That's way higher.
Correct,
So
yeah.
Kai's are now a key damage race.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're turning Kai's more into warrior type thing, taking away from their overall higher health, stamina, and key, giving more damage.
And I will say to someone that I just saw, your Kai build isn't necessarily useless. You'll see what I mean by the weapon thing when it comes out. I just saw someone in your chat. Like, trust the progress. It'll make sense once the ability drops. The stats will play very well to the ability.
I'm assuming there's gonna be different weapons that, for example, if there's a scythe, like a key scythe, that would be key damage, maybe.
You might be
we'll
onto
see.
something, Bobby. You might be onto something.
Maybe, I don't know. Something like that.
Okay, the next race, number 9, that's going to be Yardrashian.
Yardra, huh?
Yardrashian. Yardrat. We'll call him Yardrats.
Yardrashian?
I can never say their full name, dude.
Yardradian?
Yeah, there you go. Health 1,
Okay.
agility 1.1,
Mm-hmm.
key control 0.9,
That's a nerf.
physical damage 0.95,
That's the same.
key damage 1.05.
That's the same. So they just got a nerf.
Correct. They had 5.1 output before, now it's 5 output.
Okay.
Right, let me check the next one. The next one is going to be Demon. Demon stats are the following.
And again,
Health.
Demon doesn't have an ability anymore, but they will.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
So for demons, it is 1.1 health,
That's a buff.
agility 0.9,
That's a nerf.
key control 0.9,
That's the same.
physical damage 1.1,
That's the
key
same.
damage 1.0.
That's a nerf. Okay, so demons are like melee Kais, is what I'm seeing a little bit.
In
I
a sense, yeah.
I can't. Let me see the comparison. Yeah, so demons have less health, less agility. Oh wait, no, these are the old stats. I'm a Muppet.
I'll read the new ones real quick. 1.1,
Okay.
0.9, 0.9, 1.1, 1.0.
It's 0.9 for agility and key for demon?
Correct.
Okay. Do the stats favor melee build more for demon now? Like total? So like agility and everything?
Yeah, correct.
And then it's the opposite for Kais?
Correct.
Okay. So they are kind of yin and yangs of each other, which makes sense because Kais are like is the closest you'll get to like an angel. Like I guess there are things in Dragon Ball, but what's the opposite of a demon is an angel
Yeah, it would be,
type thing.
In Dragon Ball, it would be Kai because they stem from the fruit tree, and they're both labeled as core persons. When the fruit spoils, they become demons. When the fruit ripens, they become a Kai.
Mm-hmm.
If the fruit tends to be golden, they're usually the ones that become supreme Kais.
I did not
So
know
it's
that.
kind of the lore behind
Okay.
that race in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Moving
so
on to Kanasan.
that makes sense why they're kind of similar. Okay.
Yeah, Kanasan. They are basically the opposites of Yardrats in their stats.
That makes
We'll
sense.
go with 1 health,
That's the
1
same.
agility,
That's the same.
1.1 key control,
That's a buff.
1.05 physical damage,
That's the same.
0.95 key damage.
Okay. So they just got buffed.
Correct, yeah. I
I,
think they were the race that had 4.85 before. No, it wasn't them. They had 4.95 before.
so one thing that I do want to point out that like I used to think this, and I think a lot of players used to think this. So they'd look at a build like Kanasan, and they'd see like, okay, so this Kanasan is a key damage, like lower, like key damage is low on the build, but key control is high, and you'd look at that and be like, oh, that's just bad game design. What are they doing? No, the thing is like you can still be a key build and just do less damage and have more key control.
Correct, yeah.
Think about it. If you were a melee build, you could either be a type of melee build that would pump out more supers, but those supers would do less damage, and you'd be throwing more hands. Or it'd be the opposite. You'd be pumping out less supers, but those supers in turn are doing more damage when you connect with them. And you can choose based on it. If you were choosing a race based on strictly the stat allocation, then that's sort of why they're made like that. Why there's a variety like that. Because I'm sure there are races that have good agility and good melee damage,
correct.
but it's not. It wouldn't be to the same extent. And then they'd probably be suffering in health and you know, something else. Meanwhile, something like Kanasan, which is less key damage, more key control, still has great health. And you can throw hands more. So it's just variety all around. And that is good when you have so many races in a game like DBOG. All right. Are there more allocation differences?
Yes, and
Okay.
the race differences. Let me just confirm one quick thing.
Because Saiyans and half Saiyans stayed the same, right?
Half Saiyans changed. It was a minor
Okay.
change. Half Saiyans now have 0.95 agility and 0.90 key control, whereas Saiyans have 0.9 agility and 0.95 key control.
So half Saiyans got swapped.
Basically, yeah, just a small tiny swap, nothing crazy.
So half Saiyans are better for melee then, because they have a higher agility stat, right?
In a sense, yeah. I mean, I feel like their skills are both equally useful. More so, Saiyans are a little bit better at physical supers, and I would say maybe normal Saiyans are better at key supers. That's mainly where I'm kind of going at.
So half Saiyan is better at melee super, and then full Saiyan key super. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me. I could have Saiyan. The two that I haven't gone over have new skills. Let's go over Bojack first.
Okay, let's go over Bojack,
Bojack's
because this is
new
gonna be
ability.
interesting.
Yeah, Bojack's new ability. We got rid of the defense thingy as a whole. It was overpowered to say the least. Slept on, but incredibly overpowered. Defense reduction capped out at 75, and you would have so much defense that at red health that you would basically be able to almost double your health pool once you got there. So their new skill is physical skills now no longer have consumption during red health. At red health, a
Stamina
Bojack will
consumption.
be able to throw out any physical super at will.
They still
Their
have a
stats are the
cooldown, right?
following. Yeah, they still have the cooldown, of course.
Okay. I figured, yeah.
Stats are the following: health 1.15,
That's a nerf.
agility 0.85,
0. What?
0.85,
Okay.
key control 0.85,
Okay, that's the same. Same with
physical
agility.
damage 1.2,
That's a buff.
key damage 0.95.
Okay. So, if you're the type of person who really wants to be a tanky build, but also throw out a bunch of melee supers, then Bojack is your way to go, because they have the high health stat, and their agility is low, but in turn, you're kind of sacking yourself until you get low.
Mhm. It's a very
It's a gamble for sure.
yeah, definitely. It also currently has the highest total pool of stats in regards to physical builds. So if you are a physical builds, if you want the highest stats when it comes to needing physical traits, Bojack would be the race to go. If you're speaking purely mathematically for physical builds.
Yeah, the only problem is their agility is so low.
Correct, yeah.
But
However, that could be compensated
yeah,
once that red health
it's
kicks in.
compensated when you go to red health and you all of a sudden you have infinite agility.
Essentially, yeah. Tuffles.
Tuffles are cool, so
Tuffles actually are becoming a lot cooler once we finish the next update things we want to do with them, but they do have a new ability. Their new ability is that landing a critical hit with a basic attack will steal 7% of the enemy's stamina.
steal, so give it to you.
Correct, yes. Essentially, in the stamina break, you will be able to basically, if not almost drain the enemy's entire stamina bar.
Okay.
Land a stamina break, their stamina is basically gone. That's really where their ability shines, but they have, a general chance of also landing it with the current combat.
Yeah, I got you.
Stats.
This is also one other reason why making the stats based on level more so than your allocation, which is, by the way, that's something I've been fighting for since like Dbog came out. I
Man.
got hated on for that,
It's
making it
unbelievable.
level based, and now that's the talk. It's like we're thinking, oh yeah, this does make sense now, huh? So I wasn't crazy 5 years ago.
Yeah,
But
the higher the level, the more of a difference you'll see and notice, especially regarding stats. Like,
that's one thing that I was saying is if you can have more of a balanced build like key and melee supers in your arsenal, if you're a melee user, you can't fight if you have no stamina. And so that's why you need to be able to have a crutch like a key move that can buy you time, something like that, or to get
Absolutely.
range, because at the end of the day, how else are you going to get your stamina back, especially if you're fighting a Tuffle?
Yep, absolutely.
So DBOG is slowly turning into, with the new direction, it's slowly turning into this huge game where all these different races matter so much in how you're playing the game and how you're fighting them.
Yep, absolutely.
Which is why I think we need that level update more now.
Quickly go over the stats for Tuffle just to finish them off real quick.
Yes.
Health 0.9,
Same.
agility 0.9,
That's the same.
key control 1.15,
That's the same.
physical damage 1.15,
That's the same.
key damage 0.9.
That's the same.
There you go.
Okay. So Tuffles are the same.
Mhm.
And their new ability is the only difference, but that ability, it's similar to what they currently have, but it's a little different. So what they currently have is the stamina drains as you're attacking them, right?
No, that was actually removed a while ago.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. It's saying now enemy stamina drains at attack or drains attacked depending on your defense bar. What does that mean?
Yes, so the higher your defense bar, the more you drain from the opponent.
Okay.
Granted, it just really was never really enough.
Yeah.
Especially with how defense works, it's always dropping.
Mm-hmm.
It was just never enough. When they're, half the thing, I think you were taking like you're not even stealing it from them. You were just gaining a little bit more. It was like a 0.5 difference. Nothing crazy. It was just very weak, very unnoticeable. Almost to the point where their ability just wasn't good or acting at all because it was just so weak.
Yeah, and now it's as you're hitting them, critical hits. Critical hits, how do they work again? Are they just RNG?
Complete, yeah, they are.
There's just a chance that whenever you use them, is it skill like with supers and ultimates? Are there crits for that too?
Correct, yeah. Any physical skill can land an ultimate. Any physical skill can land a critical.
So just any damaging move period can crit.
Correct, yeah.
And so now, what if I like what if I hit someone with a super and it crits? Am I gonna steal stamina?
Yeah, but just remember that key supers cannot land crits.
Oh, key supers can't land crits. Okay.
Yeah. So it is only physical skills can land criticals.
Okay.
Um, and that's the buff. That's one thing I've seen that people complain about physical being so underpowered. They can crit. They can deal like triple damage in one attack. If you
That
land an
is
arm
new,
clash and it
yeah.
happens to crit, that's huge damage. I think right now people are complaining all about stamina, but some of the builds I've seen are builds that have like 3k physical and like 100 stamina.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big thing people are kind of forgetting about is that they just don't have much stamina in their builds, and that's why they're suffering from the stamina. I
They're
still want
just
to kind
not
of go over the drain, but a lot of builds are very weird, to say the least.
the drain in what? In with stamina period or with tuffles?
With stamina period, I'm talking
We
about.
can
Sorry.
talk about that in a second. Is that all we have with the races?
Yes, that's all the race changes here.
Okay.
There were some form changes for styles. Obviously, Saiyans have the new legend form, Savior, Heaven Savior.
Yeah.
Um,
Run
then
run through those, yeah.
basically it's the new legend form. Uh, I think almost everyone has, hopefully almost everyone has seen the reference. It's a very cool anime fan rendition of the new, just a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Journey to the West Goku thing. Um, the Kanasan has a new aura. It's very, very cool. I think it might be the best looking aura in the game,
Their base
personally.
aura or just for their forms?
Their ancient state form.
Okay. Is that their legend form?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
It's very, very cool. Chaotic Kai's aura has a new look,
Okay.
and Dragon Namekian has a new look.
Okay.
All legend forms now have a 3.25 multiplier,
So they're
making
all
them
equal now.
0.25 stronger than the level 400 forms.
And making them all equal. Because before they
Correct, yeah.
weren't.
Yeah.
Is there like wasn't there a form where that didn't make sense for them to be all equal?
Uh, I
Or
think
does it
I
make
think it
more
was
sense now?
I think it was Roshi's form, but I think you still had to go to to sell to get it. So it kind of made no sense how you had to
Oh
go
yeah,
all the way
yeah.
through to complete the quest and then go back to Earth to obtain it. But yeah, they don't have the strongest form, one of the strongest forms.
Okay. So human's form is the Roshi form, right? Still?
Yes, yes.
And it's 3.25, okay. That's good. Uh wait, no. Never mind. Alright, and then that's all like the race stuff? That's all the new race updates?
Yeah, I believe so, if I recall correctly.
Okay. That's good. I can just cut that out and make that a video too.
Yeah, go for it.
And then I'll edit it so that way there's information on the screen while we're explaining it because there's a bunch of word vomit.
Yeah, dude, it was word splash.
Okay, cool. Because I wanted to do something like that, like a video going over all the changes, but it would have been hard to collect the information. So now that we
Yeah.
had you there, and everyone on the stream is getting it too, which is good. There's 70 people here just listening to us yap.
Yeah, session goes hard. I saw someone in your chat mention, can I talk more about the Legend Form face variants? There are more faces coming. Um, the I believe there should be a patch coming tomorrow regarding making the new Saiyan Legend Form look a little bit better. So
Okay.
be aware that there is more stuff coming tomorrow. It's just stuff that wasn't able to be 100% fully finished. So don't worry, there's going to be more stuff tomorrow, hopefully.
So there's a patch coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I believe so. Correct. And in new servers, there are some fixes as well around there. So there's a couple new fixes. Like I just implemented the proper stat outputs. Space Dragon Balls had a glitch where they were falling out the map. That's fixed now. Frost Demon's ability properly works now 100%. And what was the other one? There was a issue where some people weren't able to get the Legend quest. I believe that should be fixed.
I want to say like I really like this direction DBOG is going, where it's becoming the like yeah you can play this game and just level up and yeah and all that, but PvP it for me used to be so dry and lackluster, and it was just like who had the meta build, like who was the Frost Demon, or not necessarily Frost Demon, but like who had the key moves and the key combos and the highest stat. And now it feels like we're going in the direction where it's going to be tactical and like there's going to be minor differences for every race, and knowing those is and knowing how to fight as a Bojack versus how to fight a Bojack, and just everything like that is going to be important. Because I feel like now, if you're a Bojack, you have to play to your advantages. You know, for every race, you have to play to your advantages and disadvantages. So if you're a Bojack, you can't just sit there spamming your moves if you're not in red.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
and then you kind of have to play a little like kind of strange as a Bojack until you hit red. And then when you hit red, you have to know how to be offensive.
Hmm. Absolutely.
Um, it's awesome.
And then one of the things we ended up doing is we revamped the lighting quite a bit. Um, the old DBOG's lighting was using compatibility, which was basically the 2014 lighting engine.
Okay. And is it just
So
new
we
lighting engines now?
Yeah, there's four options, and then compatibility is no longer being supported. So regardless, the change was going to have to happen. So we found the opportunity to kind of set the new lighting to future, which is basically the newest form of lighting with
Okay.
the most improvements in overall. You can definitely see more of the notices during the nights on Earth, Namek, and future Earth. Space, obviously, the actual space part is a little bit nicer looking. I still
Yeah.
have to go into the actual planets and apply better lighting to those, but for the most part, most of the stuff has better lighting.
Okay.
Just kind of going through all the other stuff for the patches.
Um.
New base charge aura. I
Yeah,
guess Bobby.
I heard that. I heard of that.
Yeah, I guess when you're done with that, you can kind of use it up. We did something cool with that before. It had a couple of glitches. Now, for example, if you turn your aura on and you go Great Ape, the aura will actually scale to the size of the Great Ape.
Okay.
Vice versa, if you are in Great Ape and you turn the aura on, the aura will actually be the proper size instead of being a tiny little thing inside your body. A minor change, but it's something I feel like
Yeah, that's just
gonna
showing
be
that you're
well appreciated.
now you're looking at glitches and stuff, and like
Yeah,
making sure that that stays a priority, which is good to report.
there's some
Like
quality of
there, I
life.
see it right now. Yeah, there's an aura around this ape.
Yep,
It's good.
there's some quality of life stuff. I mean, I think you might have seen the fact that you could see what race you're playing with in the slot
Yeah,
selection.
that's something I wanted. Yeah, and it
Um,
so good. I saw
I
that out,
mean.
and I actually got jump scared by it. I was like, "Wow, let's go!"
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a little bit annoying because I have a lot of slots that are just like admin and fun slots, so I don't know which ones that like whichever.
Yeah,
So a lot of times it's guessing what am I using, but so it's nice. I like it for myself personally.
yeah,
Then the
it's
main menu
really
button and the
good.
travel menu, it just for me it changes a lot instead of having to leave the entire game to go back to the main menu. Just being able to go to the menu just in the game is a very nice small feature.
Yes. Um, do you want to get back to questions, or
Yeah, I can
is
answer
there
some
more
questions. I'm
stuff?
more than happy to answer questions.
What works? Do you have questions?
Two things, and it's mostly just like little nitpicks. The cursor when I lock on, it's like moving. That was never a thing before. Is that like on purpose?
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
Honestly, I just noticed that too. I feel for me it's been a while since I played PBOG actually like in hard low focus, so I thought the cursor always moved like that. But that's something that should be simple. Let me add it to my bug list real quick for today, and I'll have that
That's
situated.
not a question. Well
Yeah.
works.
Look, okay, look, okay. The ape sounds are also global. I can hear like
Yeah. Oh
10
my
apes
god.
going off like on the other side of space.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Sunny to fix that one. I have no idea where the sound is located, brother. So we're waiting to Sunny to find that one so we can make it not global because it's just absurdly loud. But I'll make sure that's on my list as well. But I'll have to add the mouse cursor because I honestly was not aware of that.
While we're talking about glitches, I feel like I'd be using my evasive all the time, and it just doesn't do anything.
Which evasive are you using?
It's instant rise. Do
Yeah,
I? Do
instant
you
rise is
have to
very
use
quick.
it? at a certain like what like vanishing like while you're getting hit?
Not exactly. It's just a very quick vanish. It's like a super like
Well,
you pop it and you can immediately go right back into the fight. Whereas a lot of the other evasives, they're more for dodging damage that's oncoming.
I was just
Um,
spamming the move and it just didn't do anything, and I had defense.
yeah, that wait,
That's
use it
how
real
it
quick.
works. Here, I'll go. I'll go back to the fighting and I'll try to recreate it. It just happened on my stream if you want to replay it, like right before I died.
Yeah, I
Like
was
right now I'm
watching.
using it and like yeah, there was a lag spike, but let me see if I can get it.
Yeah, I
No lag
saw you
spike.
go up. It's just it's very quick, so there's not enough time for the iframes to really last and protect you from attacks.
Well, it didn't take defense though. Like so the move like right now I'm spamming the move. You can see it when it glows up on the bottom right. That's me trying to use the move.
Huh.
And it
Re-
just doesn't do anything. And I remember fighting someone like months ago and he was kicking my ass because I couldn't use my evasive.
Huh. I'll have to look into that. Let me add that to my list so I can investigate that on my own
I don't
time.
know if it's just like a mechanic where like you can't just evasive whenever you want. You have to time it. Cause I think someone told me that, and I was like, "That's cringe. That wasn't a thing before."
Yeah, I'll
Because
have some
like
of those.
right now with that ki blast flying at me, I was spamming instant rise and nothing happened.
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking maybe it's a. I was thinking it was like a mechanic, and that was months ago, so I forgot about it, and I just noticed
Yeah.
it again. Let me
Part of me
switch it.
thinks it is a mechanic, but I'd be more than happy to investigate it when I have it time.
I switched to
Plus, I
super back jump. Let me see. It's happening with super back jump now. So I have no idea.
oh, you had iframes there. I saw a blast go past you.
I did see a flip, yeah. You see. Because, like, look, I can just do it here. It's not,
Yeah.
nothing's happening. But if I, like, get into a fight real quick, like, if this guy, like, knocks me back and then shoots a ki blast at me. There, that worked. It's weird. It, like, it's kind of hard to just do.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Like, now it's working. You see? But, I like, you could go, I can go clip it on my stream for sure, though, and just send it, like... I'll have full defense bars and I'll like a ki blast will be coming to me and I'll use the move and I'm looking at my defense bars and not like they're not going down.
Yeah, gotcha.
We can talk about that later with bugs and everything
Yeah.
because I don't want to use your time to talk about bugs and everything because it's important, but I feel like with the platform we have right now. Let me try to think what questions I had earlier.
How's that guy using attacks in ape form?
Ethan, you don't have to do that. I already know how I'm gonna do that. Legit would love this game 10 times more. If what? Okay, with the new team, um how let me ask this. Are the days of us waiting for like a year for every DBOG update, is that over now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not gonna happen
It's just
again.
gone.
Yeah, we're not doing that shit
Affirmatively,
anymore.
this is the shots fired right here. This update was the proof. Like you said that, right? Like this was the
Yeah, this entire update.
it was just a statement to show like, hey, we're back. We did this in 3 days.
Yeah, Cheng was made owner 5 days ago.
Okay.
We planned the update 4 days ago. We got it out today. So we've worked on it for a total of 3 times and have been in the plans for 4 days.
That's ridiculous. This isn't a
Granted,
small. This is like a decent up. Like this is the type of update that I would expect to come out like at least like once every 2 weeks for a game like
yeah,
this.
like bi-weekly at most 3.
Yeah.
And there's more stuff like this that's planned, and we want to do more stuff like this, and we have a lot of stuff already on the back burner that's ready for another update like this. It's just now it's a matter of planning everything correctly so that it comes out
Yeah.
at a good time.
Yeah, you don't want to just do like patch, 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 patch.
Yeah. That's why we've been working on the next update.
It was really smart to increase the level cap. I doubt you're going to increase it for the next small update like this, but I will say it next time. You could absolutely do like with different patches, you could do like 5, like increments of 5 instead of 25.
I think
And
we
then
do
you can
want
do
the,
it every patch instead of just one for one big patch.
yeah, for the next update, which is the Halloween update, we're gonna make it another
That's right.
25 boost, I think.
Okay.
I could go a little bit more detail on that. We've planned it in a way
Yeah,
where
that's
it's
what I
not just
wanted
gonna
to.
be a boring old raid. I feel like while it was a cool idea, it was a very basic idea.
I think it was a cool idea,
So-
and I feel like the execution was bad too, because like one thing with it was such an RNG fest.
Mhm.
I think like something so simple right now, like that comes to mind, is instead of like you do the raid and it's just like RNG on what you get, you do the raid and you get a currency, and then you can use the currency, let's say like, you know, for the super rare items from the raids that you like had a low chance of getting, those would just be really expensive.
Yeah. For this one, I think we decided to keep the RNG, but in a better sense, if we get it out at the time we want to get it out, you will have essentially a month, maybe a month and a half of playtime
Yeah.
for the raid. So even if it's RNG, if you play it for, let's say, 3-4 days, you should get all the drops. Realistically speaking,
Okay.
you know, and you do have a set amount of time to get it, because obviously it's Halloween, they
Yeah.
do go away. And that, I guess, leads me to another update we'll have eventually, but I'm not going to get into it just yet. But we've had it designed to where it's a, you know, a decently sized update with a decent amount of content. I think people are going to enjoy just participating in that, you know, in that update as a whole. And it's not only going to be just the Halloween stuff. We're obviously going to be adding a little bit more on the side. It's just a matter of finding what we also want to add alongside the Halloween update.
Yeah.
But the main sense of the Halloween update is to give players a month and a half of content to do while we work on Boo Saga.
Okay.
And Boo Saga would be the next big update after the Halloween update.
Okay. So with the Halloween, do you want to get into detail with the Halloween update, or we just gonna wait? I feel like
would
that's
love
something
to,
that can wait.
but I can't because
Yeah.
it's not 100% planned. I don't want to promise something
That's
that we end
true,
up changing
yeah,
our
yeah,
minds
yeah.
on and not
Okay.
release it.
Yeah, good idea. I think with the Halloween thing, that's gonna be exciting. I think that's gonna be like, if you get something out in October, like early October, I feel like that'll be a huge like showing, like, oh, we just got this patch. We're gonna get another patch tomorrow, like for this patch, and then because this isn't just a patch, this was an update, you could say. There's gonna be patch for the update tomorrow, and then 2 weeks later, Halloween update drops. Like, I feel like that's gonna be huge for the game. Like that's gonna be a big PR. Like, many people are gonna be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a good idea to focus on. And then, so after you're done with the Halloween update, I'm right to assume that'll be around early October that'll drop.
Fingers crossed.
Okay.
We'll have it done by then. That's our hope, that we can get it out early October.
Well, it's not coming out in November. I'm telling you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if it's in November, I can definitely tell you
It'll be
we
the
would have skipped
Thanksgiving update
Halloween
now.
and would have just dropped Boo instead. But no, we want to release the Halloween as a.
Yeah, you should. I feel like it's one of the iconic things with DBOG is the Halloween.
Yeah, and
stuff.
funny enough, even though the Halloween raid wasn't the most unique, insane thing that that DBOG had, it actually generated the most amount of players that DBOG has ever had at one time. The average for the Halloween raid when it first came out was 5.8k players. That was the highest peak that DBOG has ever had.
Space update. I think
S-
hit space.
Space Update, I think, hit the most, like 4.8k, I thought.
I vividly remember that it was 10k.
Well, if you remember it better than I do, then I'll bite my tongue on that one.
I don't know,
Maybe I'm
but
wrong. Maybe I'm probably wrong then.
well, didn't the space update come out in October?
You know what? I think it was Space, then Cowken, then HGC, then Halloween.
I
And
think
Halloween
that was
removed, and
that
then
was the greatest run DBOG ever had, though. I remember because that's the greatest run my channel ever had, ever.
yeah, that's when I was sitting in DC with Sunny, helping him.
The
and
greatest run my
testing
channel,
24/7.
the greatest run my channel ever had was October, November, December, of what was that, 2021?
Yeah. That was
That
crazy.
yes, that was the greatest year or the greatest run my channel had by far.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, DBG was consistent. I think
I can
videos were being posted consistently, and it was
yeah, and
very
they all
hyped
did
up.
good. And the thing is I'm very open about it. I'll literally say it right now. Like before then, my month like that was when I was a consistent YouTuber for sure.
Mhm.
I would make $400 to $600 a month from
Yeah,
YouTube.
dude.
In November and December, I made 1,900 back to back.
Yeah.
From ad
Yeah.
revenue, which is insane.
I'm scrolling down past your videos now to reach the space.
And then
yeah, here we go. Like,
and then in October it was 900, so which was my highest that I ever had. Can you stop hitting me, Delta, before I block you and ban you from the server?
yeah, back then it was like 33k views, 15k views, 40k
It was
views,
ridiculous.
53k, 36k. It was a consistent like quintuple digits.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, see here, 86k views when you showed off Legendary Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and like obviously that built up, but at the time it was insane. Fusion,
Absolutely.
because Space added so much stuff. Legendary Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 3, Fusion, Space itself, like one of Final Stand's peaks was adding Space. It was so
Yeah.
cool, and one of the great innovations of that game was
Mhm.
Space. And
I
to
think that
see
was
it,
one of the inspirations for Space in this game was Final Stand Space.
yeah, and then to see it DBOG do it was amazing. And so, it was an incredible run. Hopefully, you guys are gonna
That's the hope.
repeat
to
that.
Stay as consistent to do that.
It seems like that is possible now, which is so crazy to think about for me. Like it genuinely, that seems possible again now with everything you're saying. How's the one question I had? How's the morale for the dev team right now?
High, all-time high, I think, at
All
this
time
point.
high. Are you guys having
Yeah.
fun finally?
Yeah, dude, we're actually in there talking 24/7 as a group. We're just hanging out.
Is there success too? Like, are we seeing numbers are higher now?
Absolutely, yeah.
I bet after today, that was like a big like sigh of relief, probably, right? Seeing the numbers go up so fast on such a small update. Not
For
small,
sure.
but you know.
And I think specifically for Sunny, I feel like the fact that we've all been there working together alongside him as well has motivated him to pick up the pace and work himself.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be real with you, these past 3 days, I've seen Sunny do more work than I've seen him do in 1 or 2 months. Which
Yeah,
to
he
me at least
really-
feels like there was just a loss of motivation because nobody was there with him to
yeah.
kind of go along the
He
way.
felt like he was alone, and he would say it all the time. He's like, "I'm working on this by myself right now," and it's like, now that there's this change going on, Chang seems like he's gonna be really good at working with you guys. As the director and owner, obviously he wouldn't be the owner if he wasn't.
Yeah.
It's
And-
really inspiring.
Chang is a no nonsense kind of guy. He's
Yeah.
a very up in there for business. And growing up, I've kind of become similar in a sense where, I mean, I I do stuff to do stuff. I don't want to waste time. I mean,
Yeah.
as some of you know, I've got my own game and I've made huge amounts of progress where it's a complete different thing, and I'm still working on that on the side. If anyone
Yeah,
else
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
curious,
I was gonna say,
but
like, I hope that you can use your time with DBOG to really make your game amazing and
yeah,
different.
absolutely, and it's motivating me to work on my game even more these days. And luckily, I've got a great team over there where they're able to run without me, so I can focus on this for a bit
That's awesome.
without any drop. But yeah, I mean, I think the whole shift in personality, people, it's a huge thing that's changed the course of how everything's gonna basically run down in the future.
You guys seem to be with morale up. Are you guys getting treated better too?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's being treated better. There's a lot less, animosity and anger and debates in the inner circle, as we call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so everything's much more positive in there as well. I think everyone's just happy that there's changes finally happening to the game.
Finally, like it took 3 years, but it's here now,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
that's one reason I say like this community is so loyal. It's like, again, there are so many people that are gonna sit there and send you death threats and like be assholes, but at the same time, again, I'm spamming my evasive button and nothing's happening. Um, at the same time, it's been 3 years and we're still complaining about this because we care.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Everybody cares. And the fact that
Um,
so many people in the dev team have stuck around. I'm sure there's been a lot of people who've come and gone, but
yeah, no, there has been. But
it's
then,
like it's awesome that there's still people there. Like you and Brewer, I know.
yeah, we've been in there
It's
we've been working
so
with
good.
Sunny basically for 8, 9 years at this point. I mean,
You guys
I
are
was almost a
godsends to this game.
I was almost a teenager back then. Like, and Brewer, he wasn't an adult at that point. He was also a teenager. I mean, we all grew up with this game quite literally, and Sunny is essentially the same age as me, which is kind of crazy to think about that. You know, we basically grew up together. You know, we're just following this one project that we both ended up really liking. I mean,
Yeah.
same applies to Chang. Chang's been with the team for forever. Same thing with, I think. You know what? No, yeah, that's it. Those, that's four. The last
Those are the main
last one
ones.
standing
Yeah.
from the original team.
Even in chat, like people, I'm sure everyone in chat can be like, dude, I was in middle school when this game, when I was playing DBOR. Or like, DBOR is like way older too. Like, I'm pretty sure I was legitimately in like, probably like middle school or even fifth grade maybe when I was playing DBOR. And like
Yeah, recently.
right now I would be graduated from high school if I went to high school. Like I am graduated from high school, but through other means. And so
Yeah, man.
like I turned 20 next month.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah, and it's like
I turned 24 3. No, sorry. I'm already messing up. 5 days ago, and just I was really sat here thinking like, damn, I started playing DBOR in 2014.
yeah,
So it's 10 years, and I joined the team like 2015, 2016. So,
incredible.
time flies. And then I recently I reconnected with a guy who was a pretty prevalent member of the community,
Mhm.
and he was like, dude, the last time we talked, I was like, I was like 13 asking you a question about the update, and you were like, it was like 5 years ago. So I'm like, damn, so I was 19. It was a Q&A event. Okay, I kind of remember your voice. Yeah, no, I remember you now. And he was like, dude, yeah, I mean, I have a kid now.
Uh-huh.
I graduated. I'm in college. Got a kid. Doing really good for my life.
Ridiculous.
My whole
That's
life
so
has changed. Like,
ridiculous.
damn, bro. Like, dude, what
That's
the
so ridiculous, yeah.
what the hell?
Okay.
I saw someone in the game chat. I'm in your server now, Bobby. Just
Okay.
for information. I saw someone in game chat say what happened with LSSJ, and I think it's only right that I do answer that because
I think
like, what?
I think there's a lot of people that know because this was
Yeah,
discussed a long time ago. The P word, right?
yeah, and I can actually talk about it a little bit more since we decided to confirm it. I
It was
think, well,
confirmed so long ago, and then I think it got deconfirmed.
yeah, but now it's 100% confirmed again. We will be doing form paths
Yeah.
and first Saiyans, the three paths will be legendary, primal, and godly. Obviously the Super Saiyan God path, the Super Saiyan 4 path, and then the
Legendary.
legendary path, which includes like Ikari, legendary Super Saiyan, etc. And one of the um one of the main things is that having people with LSSJ now didn't make sense for them to reobtain it in a better format
Yeah.
in the future.
The way that I was thinking is we would have LSSJ now, and then we would have Super Saiyan Full Power later, which is just the
Yeah.
same form but renamed, and it doesn't
And
make sense. And nobody wants to use Super Saiyan Full Power. Like, we want to use Legendary Super Saiyan, even if it's the
Yeah.
same form.
And don't get me wrong, we feel pretty bad that we had to remove legendary Super Saiyan from people. Like, we didn't want that to happen, but it was necessary.
I think you guys did it in a good way.
I think so too. I think the reward was much better. We made the chances better for the week to, help people kind of get back to that point.
Do we know why we didn't just replace the form? And like now we have to earn it again?
So we tried. However, on doing that, someone's character ended up getting wiped. So I think there was a tie into the form unlocked and replacing it that caused that character's just data to be borked,
Crazy.
essentially. So we were like, yeah, no, we're
not risking
cannot
that.
do that
We're not going to work on
whatsoever.
that. Okay.
So our only choice is to remove it and let players obtain the new one rather than just replacing it automatically for them.
Gotcha.
Don't get me wrong, like the last thing I wanted to do was remove people's things and not replace it, but it's just the cards we were dealt with.
Yeah.
So we just had to play it to the best we could.
I don't think it's that bad that you have to re-earn it, especially because you guys, you buffed the rate. The rate is still bad, but it's like, it's whatever. It's like,
yeah,
it's gonna be earned, and it's gonna be exciting, and it's kind of nostalgic in a way. It's so weird to use the word nostalgic because it's DBOG still, but 3 years ago I did that train of streams trying to get Legendary Super Saiyan, and I was like the only person who didn't have it, and I kept getting unlucky over and over, and then I
remember
finally
you
got
messaging me saying, "Great, are the rates bugged?" I'm like, "No, you're just getting unlucky, dude."
Dude, I have to go find and see. I did a hot chip stream and a hot pepper stream where I
tuned into
literally
that for a little bit.
I literally ate spicy food for every kill. Trying to get Legendary Super Saiyan. That was so wild, bro.
That was funny. Something else I guess I'll confirm in this stream for y'all is we confirmed something else regarding paths, which is called generalization paths. Essentially, let's say you're a Saiyan and you don't really want to go God, Primal, or Legendary. There's gonna be paths where all races can go that path, no matter what that path is.
Tune into my stream and look at the animation when I died, bro. That was
you
so
literally
funny. He just slam dunked me, dude. He actually
you
dunked on me.
You got dropped.
Holy fuck! Wait, Broly legitimately dunked on me. Yo, someone get that, bro. I felt that. Yo. Nah, this game is back, bro. What the? My depression is gone. Wait, he actually just dunked on me. He was Venom in the Spider-Man movie, bro.
Yeah, but I was gonna it was the Spider-Man thing.
I have the GIF, bro.
He had the jersey on and everything, dude. Like,
let me find the GIF. I have to here it is. And my camera is on top of a box in front of my monitor. That's why I had to move it. That was. He was LeBron, bro. Is that video? Look out below! It's LeBron!
Oh no, bro.
I got caught! That was a
right.
fusion too, by the way. All right, what were you saying?
So it's like a generalization pass where all races
yeah.
can kind of go down that route. An example of one I gave was the Kaioken path, where you can go down advancing your stage of the Kaioken to like times 50, times 100, times 200. That would scale to the levels of God, Blue Evolution. And any race can go down this path. You could be a Saiyan with this path, or alternatively, you could be a Kanasan with this path. It's just kind of your choice as to what you want to go.
And then, what about if somebody doesn't want to be excluded from Super Saiyan God if they go Primal? And is that going to be a choice?
So yeah, there's going to be requirements to obtain the paths.
Okay.
I'm going to be real with you. You should kind of know what to expect with the paths. I can't tell you exactly how, but the Super Saiyan God ritual, or
Yeah. Okay.
grade A Super Saiyan. So you'll have to do certain things to get the path. It's not like you really won't go in.
So it's not something you create your character and then here's your path.
Yeah, you don't just like pick and choose, or you don't just randomly get it. You actually have to go about obtaining it.
Okay.
It's not just going to be like you level up to 500, go to the shop and buy it. No, it's going to be you've got to do some stuff and then you just get it unlocked. What happens then is all the other paths get locked.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in debates of what we want to do regarding.
Okay, so it's still in the
obtaining-
planning, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw the word buddy and read it.
The idea is
it's
you'll
in the
be
planning
locked
phase.
and potentially having a Dragon Ball wish to remove your path and letting you choose a new path.
Okay.
Alternatively, it's perma-locked, so if you want a new path, you would have to completely make a new character to unlock that path. We're still in the works of what we want to do exactly. We don't know for sure, but those are two of the ideas we're kind of running through. And there's obviously going to be more ideas as time goes on, and we actually plan the paths.
Yeah, so it's still paths are still in the planning phase.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's going to be talked about in the Boo update.
That would be after Boo. We won't be doing the
Okay.
paths on Boo. We have different ideas for Boo's forms.
Okay. Because
Go ahead.
Sonny told me something a long time ago about the Boo update and what form was coming with it, and it made sense.
Mhm.
I don't know if I should say it because I don't know if it's scrapped or not. But what you just said makes me think it's scrapped. But basically, he said like, should I DM you it and just make sure?
Yeah, it's most likely scrap, but DM me just in case. Yeah, you can go ahead and mention that.
Okay. So originally, you know how like in the Cell Saga update, we got like, or like eventually we got the BoJack movie stuff and everything
Mhm.
in the Cell Saga type era, because obviously we got space in between Cell and Boo, but space is still associated with the Cell Saga era. So we got Broly, in the Earth Saga, Earth area, we got Saiyan Saga movies,
Mhm.
And so the Boo Saga, since Battle of Gods and Resurrection F were Z movies, those forms that were implemented in those movies were initially going to be just added in the Boo Saga. Because we already had Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, that got changed.
And that's going to be changed, okay.
Yeah. We want paths to be unique and a fun experience that's brand new and refreshing. And I feel like if we put it into Boo Saga, we'd end up delaying it or rushing it just to kind of get the Boo Saga out. So we'd rather have Boo Saga come out,
Okay.
let people have some time to grind before we push out the path update where it's actually going to be a more in-depth thing, where it's more mechanically complicated than Boo Saga would be mechanically complicated.
So
The difference is Boo Saga is just content, so leveling NPCs, bosses, missions. That's mechanically easier to code in
Yeah.
than making an entire system where you have to unlock paths with certain requirements and etc., and making each of them unique in their own right way.
Yeah.
There's a challenge. One is more busy work, the other one is more brain work, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding Boost Saga, there's definitely some confusion, but I did confirm something in the Q&A the other day regarding Patara, and that would be unlocked during Boost Saga.
Okay.
Patara will be much stronger than the fusion mechanic because currently the fusion mechanic works in a sense of it grabs the weakest stat
Yeah.
of the player period. So if we have opposite builds, let's say I'm 1 physical damage, 1, agility, and you have 1 key damage, 1 key control, our fusion would be very weak. It'd be a stat of 2 because the multiplier is 2 if we successfully make a fusion correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Patara, it'll be unlocked in a certain type of way. You get one earring from Ultimate Shenron in space, so you have to get the Dragon Balls. And you get the other earring in Buu Saga, undisclosed information there.
Okay.
And then once you obtain the 2 earrings, you'll be able to use Patara 2 ways. Second way I will not reveal.
Yeah.
First way is you can fuse with another player. The stats will be the median of both players. So if you have 800 and I have 1,000, the stat would be 900, and then the multiplier would be 2.5 times.
So it takes the average and then multiplies it?
Yeah, correct.
So, for example, if I found like a really good fusion partner, someone who just had my stats basically, would that be weaker than a Patara fusion? Or would it depend still?
It would still be the same actually, because if you had identical stats, fusion can't determine who's the weaker one, so it just grabs them equally. The same thing applies to the medium stat. If you have 1,000, I have 1,000, there's no medium, the 1,000 would still apply. The Patara would be stronger because of the 2.5 times multiplier at that regards.
Okay. So Dbog is a big believer in Vegito being stronger than Gogeta.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Maybe Gogeta's forms are a little stronger with how he uses them.
Oh, okay. So Gray is a Gogeta fan, is what we're hearing.
I am Team Vegito.
Oh, okay.
But I like Gogeta a lot as well.
Okay.
I don't know. Once I heard Vegito and Sparking Zeros say, "I'm sorry, but I can't lose to someone who transforms with a funny looking dance," I don't think I can ever play Gogeta in any game ever again. That line goes way too hard.
Interesting. Okay. I'll refrain from talking.
He's right.
So, okay. That's cool, though. I'm glad the Patara is going to be different. Is there going to be a mini game? Like, what if... Do I have to catch the earring?
That could be cool. You gave me an idea, but we'll see.
The dance... You know how the dance is a typing game?
Yeah, you gotta play Osu instead with this one.
Oh, no! I'm good at typing. I'm not good at Osu,
no, dude,
bro.
that'd be crazy.
You gotta play Aim Labs?
Yeah, dude.
Give me
Get
Aim
like
Labs.
50 perfect shots, 90% accuracy.
The earring flies at your screen somewhere, and you have to Aim Lab click on it.
Gotta do Guitar Hero. You do have to plug in the guitar. You can't.
You
can't
do
use a
have
PC.
to. You do have to plug in the guitar
Guitar requires the guitar.
because Patara is rock and roll.
Hell no.
You know, Patara is metal, so you have
Yeah,
to use
dude.
the guitar.
None of that drum stuff.
Okay. Let me see. What questions, Swellworks? Do you have any questions?
Nah, I'm good.
Are we... I gotta say something before everyone in the comments rails me. Are we expecting the Buu Saga update this year? Are we hoping for that?
For me, it's fingers crossed.
Okay.
I don't want to confirm or say anything.
No, I'm not. I don't think he should confirm or say
It's
anything.
really hard for me to give a time estimate for something like that. I don't want to be
There's still
wrong
work
about
to
that.
be done.
Yeah.
I'd ask
I
for a
will say-
percentage, but I feel like that'd be useless because you've been working on it for so long now.
I'll go ahead and tell you that nobody's really worked on Buu Saga at all.
Really?
So it's from zero. Yeah, there might be a couple of moves, but even then, those are gonna have to be revisited because they're so outdated.
Yeah.
So it's from scratch up. There was a map that took the old boulders like a year and a half to build.
And it's gonna be
And-
scrapped?
Completely scrapped because it's not as a diss to them, but it's a very, very low quality map.
Okay.
I think it's just the hands they were dealt just didn't
Yeah.
let them be as creative as they wanted to be, and it just performance wise and size wise, it didn't fit the vision.
I got you.
But I've already started building the new Buu Saga map. I would say I'm 1/10 done with it.
You're building that Battle of Gods cruise ship right now. I can tell.
Yeah, hell no, that's gonna be maybe someday.
Maybe.
But no, I'd say I'm 1/10 done with the Boo Saga map. It's
Okay.
once that's
And that's just the
halfway
map.
done, NPCs and stuff can be added. But realistically, we're planning stuff in a way where if the map isn't finished, obviously the NPCs and missions can't be done. All right, so we work on Patari while we
Hmm.
wait for this to be done, and then once the map is done, we make the missions, etc.
Okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Does anyone in chat have? There's still 60 people. Does anyone in chat have good questions? What is the new bio ability? I went over it already, or we went over it already. I'm gonna make videos about it, but let me see if I remember. It's as you charge, you gain health back instead of gaining it over time, right?
1% health back regained per second of key charge.
So if you spent a minute, you would heal over half of your health, which is so good for like PvE. They always were good for PvE, but we'll pass the half Saiyans get, it'd be the same, right?
Uh, yes and no. Some same, but
They
they'd have
they might
something
get
different than
additionals,
legendary.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. There's some like we gotta be realistic, guys. We can't be like, is the beast form gonna be only for Saiyan, you know?
I saw a comment, is Mystic going to be purely for hybrids? Originally, yes. Now, the idea is no. I'll answer that much.
Key
regarding
factor is the
Mystic.
idea. Do we have questions about a new dev team? Guys, try to think of it like that. Like don't ask a question about like Tournament of Powers, you know. Like
Essentially, I guess a good estimate would be if your question is regarding anything during Boo or after Boo, I cannot answer it because I have no plans or any concrete answer to give you.
yeah,
Uh,
try and ask questions about development and stuff like that. Dude, I just got speared through. I'm dying in the sickest ways right now. This quest is so long. Just send your questions and we'll see. What's the sequence of maps? I don't think that's one we could answer.
Next map is probably Boo Saga. That's
Yeah.
as far as that goes.
After that, maybe there will be like a Battle of Gods update in one of the worlds somewhere. I don't assume there would be a new Earth for Battle of Gods. Maybe like a
Yeah,
super Earth, but
I think as far as like big new Saga places, I don't think we'd be doing anymore. If we did, then that'd be cool. But I just don't see that in the plans in the forthcoming future because when we talk about GT and um, Super, the arcs are a lot smaller than how Dragon Ball Z did them. Um, as an example, uh, the Zamasu arc, there were a couple of fights, but there weren't anything like really huge or prevalent. I mean, we saw Trunks fight Zamasu, we fought Goku fight Zamasu, we saw Vegito fight Zamasu, we fought Goku fight Zamasu, and that was kind of the fight.
yeah,
Nothing
there's
crazy.
not going to be like 20 Zamasu fights.
What was Battle of Gods? Oh, Goku beat Beerus. Like,
Yeah.
what happened in Rival F? Oh, Goku versus Golden Frieza, Vegeta versus Golden Frieza. So that stuff isn't, in my opinion, big enough to warrant an entire Saga map
Exactly,
unless we combined it. But then that also removes how creative we can be with some of the certain things we want to potentially add.
Mm-hmm.
I see a good question in the chat.
Yeah,
How
just
long will it take for a good amount of new content? Also, do you believe you'll pull a type soul and just make the game look way better visually and without me just fighting simple things? Visually, yeah, I think we've already done some improvements to the lighting engine and how some of the maps are rendered. And some of the materials, I don't know if you've seen like how the rocks look, but they do look different. So we have a testament to kind of making things just look better overall, slowly but surely. But we also want to make sure that lag gets improved. There's a lot of stuff we're considering going forward, so I want to make the game as like lag free as possible. So how do we find and maintain a good balance of, visual appeal compared to lag created? So we do want to make the game look better, but at the same time, we don't also want to cause lag to transpire.
Yeah.
And how long will it take for a good amount of new content? This update took 3 days. I would classify this as a small to medium-sized update.
Yeah.
A patch would contain about maybe a fourth, maybe a third of this update. And a large update would be something like Boo Saga, where we add a whole new set of missions, bosses, etc. So it realistically, time would differentiate, and I don't want to confirm time for every update. But consider an update like what we did just now would be, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks worth of time development overall. Maybe a large update could take us 1 to 3 months, depending on what all we want to add. It just very much depends on the scale of what we want to add and how we want to go about it. The goal is to be more open about communication and how we do sneaks and handle our, development logs and all that stuff. We want to be more consistent and involve the community a little bit more as well regarding what they want to see in the game. So if you are in the Dbog Discord community server, you'll be seeing a couple of polls there popping up a little bit more often than they did before. So that's just something along the lines of, what we want to kind of accomplish going forward.
Yeah. I do have a question.
Go for
Like
it.
a good question, I think. Dragon Ball Daima is coming out next month. Are there plans to do anything with that? 'Cause
Well,
I think that would be a missed opportunity if we didn't.
first and foremost, we have to see
You have
what
to see
exactly they're doing.
Daima, yeah.
From what we know so far is that it's, a lot of our cast have become younger in age, and there seems to be 2 new almost main characters, more like, secondary protagonists of some kind, which appear to be demons, and we saw Goku enter the demon realm or something like that. So it'd be interesting to see where they end up going and how they want to kind of work around that. I guess it's just a matter of what all is being added. If they add something crazy, then maybe avoid it. If they add something new that's really cool, then go for it. Sparking Zero comes out on the 7th for early access, and then 10th for everybody else. Daima
My
comes out on the
birthday, by the
11th.
way.
Hell yeah, brother.
October 7th is such a funny day because it's my birthday. It's my mom's birthday as well.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
one
remember
thing.
that. And your mother had shared the same birthday.
And then, if you remember, Ultra Instinct made its anime debut in a 1-hour special, which aired on October 7th.
Yeah. Yeah, huh?
So
Might be a
October
big day
7th
for
is a
Dragon
rich Dragon Ball day.
Yeah.
I was born on
So-
October 7th. That's a rich Dragon Ball day, for sure.
It's
You
a
know.
sign.
I'm Dragon Ball.
He is the Dragon Ball.
I am that thing, yeah. And then
Bobby's birthday's the day when the space update was announced. Really? Oh my gosh, that's
no
funny.
shot. Yeah, and then Ultra Instinct debut, and then Sparking Zero. It's gonna come out on the 7th for Americans. So,
I'm excited for it.
oh yeah.
Got pre-ordered. Gonna be maining Android 17 Super.
I'm gonna be
We
maining Dr. Wheelo.
Dr. Wheeler
Thoughts?
is gonna go crazy.
You think so?
I think so. Wheeler's always been kind of crazy in some of those games.
He's DLC for sure.
No, he's just in there.
He is?
Yeah, he's in there.
He was already announced? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, well, more like he got leaked to be in there,
Do you
but
think,
he is there.
Do you think Bioman will be in there?
I actually I think I did see Bioman in there. I'm not too sure.
I'm thinking
There's
of
a
being a
whole league of characters.
Bioman. I didn't see the leak. Bioman
yeah.
main for sure.
They leaked the entire roster basically, and
Yeah, I saw that they leaked it. I just didn't see the video.
yeah, they cut Super 17. They cut like Nova Shenron and Ice Shenron in them, which is sad. But I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if they show later.
It'll be DLC for sure, I think.
They confirmed the DLC, the first 2 at least, are going to be number 1 superheroes like the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second one will be Daima, adding in everybody from Daima that they introduced.
Very fun, very fun. How much Dragon Ball Heroes stuff can we expect? Or Super Divers?
Oh my gosh. That's probably gonna be like,
That's when the game is dying. There's
yeah, I
no
was
more
gonna
to
say yeah.
add.
Once the game is done, then maybe we could see some stuff from Heroes. To be honest.
I think down the line you could see it because there's that um Super Saiyan Blue like tree of the universe form, which is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Or like the Dark Super Saiyan Blue. Or like limit breaking Super Saiyan 4 is really cool.
I
That
need
one is
that.
cool.
Yeah, Universal. I like my name better.
I like the forms that what's his name? Cumber?
Yeah.
Like Cucumber or something like that. I like his evil Super Saiyan stuff.
Yeah, Cumber's cool.
But yeah, some of that stuff would be like end of the line content.
Not adding hero stuff is a huge miss. Well, like most of Heroes in general takes place like in its own place, like in modern Dragon Ball, like after Super. We're not at that stage yet, so there's no
Yeah.
talks of it. It's like, are you adding Beast? Like, yeah, just not anytime soon.
Yeah, there's an order in which we have to go to, unfortunately. So like questions about paths, I can't really answer more than what I revealed. That's as much as concrete as I can give out.
The
Because it's
paths seem
concrete.
pretty self-explanatory though. Like
Especially
you
for
can theorize now.
Saiyans. I think,
Yeah.
you know, those are really simple put. And then there's a lot of cool ones for other races that you wouldn't think you have paths. And then some paths, obviously, you've seen them in the show, so
You'd
don't be
initially think
afraid.
like Cooler and Frieza would be two different paths, but we already have Metal Cooler.
Yeah, we
So
got something cool for the Frieza path.
I was thinking that we would see like a LSSJ with the Metal Cooler form, and the fifth form Cooler form, where we'd have to like re-earn something, but you're adding the Visa credit card path, right? For Frieza.
Yeah. I'm also adding MasterCard path for Frieza.
Are we getting Duracell? You've seen
uh,
Duracell, right?
I have. Funny enough, one of the devs, Red, he made a 3D model for Duracell
I
as
need
a
to see.
joke.
I think I saw that once. Can you send that to me?
I have to
If you can
find it,
find
dude.
it.
It's really funny. And he sent it like
Duracell.
he sent the
Duracell is one
software
of
like
my
previous.
favorite things. Hey, can we eat Dragon Ball? Yeah, can you add that in the GT update?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'll let you eat the Dragon Balls.
I want to eat them. I want Shenron inside of me.
Huh?
What? I want to put Shenron's balls inside of me.
Huh?
Pause. No, chat, no pause. That's what he said. He wants to eat the Dragon Balls.
Huh?
Do you know where to find the new Legend Quest? It's not a new one, it's the same one. It's in Vegeta's, like, mansion, like, palace thing. On planet Vegeta in space.
Trying to find Duracell right now. I swear he sent it. He suddenly found it. Perfect. There's
Let
Duracell.
me see this.
I'll send it in this group chat real quick.
What works? Are you a big fan of Duracell?
Yeah, man.
There it is. Live leak Duracell.
That's awesome. Am
We've
I
also got-
employed? Yes.
We've also got ominous cell picture.
Oof.
Duracell. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my god.
That's the hero's form, right?
That's ominous cell. Yeah, we'll call it ominous cell.
Sal X win.
Cell X. Why not? What
Yeah,
channel is Cell
can you-
X? It's just Cell Max.
Can you add Cell Max, please?
Cell
I
X.
know.
Cell
I know you're
Max,
working
what's
on
the
the.
difference?
I know you're working on the Boo update, but I want Beast Gohan and Cell Max.
My bad. I'm currently working on
He's working on Dr. Wheelo, guys.
yeah, Dr. Wheelo Raid V2, where Dr. Wheelo goes Super Saiyan God.
Thank you. Is that Android 21? No. Any more questions? Military? No. The military wouldn't want me. Will the path forms have the same multipliers? That's what someone asked. Like, is there gonna be a path that's gonna be better than others?
I can't give away that info. I just have no concrete definitive answer for that yet.
Yeah, there's
Unfortunately.
no not worked on yet. No, I'm not in a private server. I'm in space. I'm in a public server. Not me? Who are you asking? I thought you would be asking me. My bad. Add Jesus Christ? Oh, okay. More info on the Fighters Game Pass. You mean the 2D mode, right? Great, where's the 2D mode?
Oh, 2D
Fighters.
DBOG?
Yeah, the Fighters mode.
Oh, no, that's locked behind closed community DBOG.
Oh, okay. I'm not in that? Oh, wait, no, I am in that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
man,
we
you're
play it
the
all the time.
official Android 21.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, sorry. I'm the only one here. Me and Gray and Walrus are the only ones here who are allowed to play Fighters and DBOG.
Was it?
Sorry, it's 2D DBOG.
Oh,
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters, DBOG.
that sounds interesting.
Any news on when the DBOG movie is coming out?
Oh, it's still in production. We faced some budget cuts.
And are the portals going to be blue?
Uh, yeah, we've been trying to make them blue. It's just Dwayne the Rock Johnson's been giving us a little bit of trouble.
He's playing Sobo, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
He's also playing Spopovich for some reason. We tried, telling him not to, but
He's
he's really
not
insistent on it.
he's not playing Nappa. He actually put his foot down and said, "I will not be Nappa."
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Ryan Reynolds is, he's really busy with us, all this work. So
That Deadpool
to the-
thing.
yeah, he really wants to be, Deadpool and stuff. And he really wants to add Deadpool to, DBOG. It's just something that's not very plausible.
He is notably very passionate about Deadpool.
Absolutely. On his spare time, he wears the suit from the movies and sleeps in it. Don't tell him I said that.
And then Channing Tatum would kill kittens to play Gambit in DBOG.
Yeah, man.
That's what I've heard. He said that on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, I've been trying to convince Jenna Ortega to not quit. She's been doing a really good job as Chi-Chi, and I'd had to do like a cast change so quickly.
Yeah. Jenna Ortega?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. The girl from Scream. And that other thing. Thursday.
Yeah, the weird one. Whatever that one is.
Yeah. And the new one. I want to go see that movie.
Yeah, me too. I've been thinking about it. I live close to a movie theater now, and I've been wanting to go to it because it looks really cool and like really retro, but
Do you live in Florida?
I do.
I thought you did.
Yep.
That's right. Alright, we're going, right?
Yeah, we're going to.
Alright, text me your address. I won't.
No,
be
I'm already
there.
outside yours, so yeah.
How'd you know?
Don't look outside the window, brother.
I never sent you that.
What?
What?
No, there's no way. I saw
Wellworks.
some
I don't
say-
want to kill the mood, but Wellworks is Canadian.
You just had to bring it up.
Yeah,
Wow, man.
I did
Look
have
what
to
you
bring it
did.
up. It's worth talking about.
But why? There's nothing special about me.
I didn't mean to hit that guy. I'm sorry. I thought he was a Saiyan. Dude, I just saw a guy. I walked in on him and hit him with arm crash and took 90% of his health away. Because I thought he
Arm
was a
crash, too good.
mid-class Saiyan. Yeah, moves are getting balanced all the time.
So Wellworks, what's it like being a super duper popular YouTuber now? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I agree,
Uh,
actually. I don't know why you didn't
It's-
ask me.
crazy to see your growth though, because like, dude, I swear like a year, maybe 2 years ago, you were like 50, 40K subscribers, I think, and then
Even less.
skyrocketed, dude.
Even less.
Even less, yeah, you skyrocketed. Congratulations. Like, damn.
Thanks, man. I have DBOG to thank me for preparing me for the strongest battlegrounds.
Yeah, dude. That still does very well.
Hmm.
And like
Well
800
works. If it makes you
views.
feel better, you are my second favorite Canadian.
Who was the first?
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay,
Actually,
that
no,
makes
that's
sense.
not true. You're like number 3.
Oh, okay. Downgrade?
Let me think. What other Canadians do I like?
See, wait, no. You don't even know? You're just putting me in number 3 because, like, why not?
Well, no, Kenny Omega is number 1. He's a wrestler. I'm trying to think of other Canadians. Drake is Canadian? No, he's not going in my top 3. I like Wellworks more on the Canadian list than Drake. I don't know if that's a hot take to some people or not, but... Add the king of all humans, our sunshine, LeBron James. LeBron
Good
James
idea.
is Canadian?
Yes, you didn't know?
No, he's also not
He's
making
so
top
Canadian.
3.
What do you think the ominous light source is in space that has no sun?
Dang, I always wondered that, actually.
Yeah, it's LeBron James.
Oh, that's actually such a big reveal.
Yeah, it's something that I feel like I should have shared in the beginning, but I was kind of nervous.
He is playing Goku in the DBOG movie.
You weren't supposed to tell him that.
I'm not. I thought it was public knowledge that it was LeBron and Kevin Hart as Goku and Vegeta.
Dude, no.
Height accurate Goku and Vegeta.
We're cooked.
My bad.
It's been for nothing.
Sorry.
They could get Danny DeVito as gold, though. That's, like, perfect.
That would be kind of sweet, yeah. We're getting Anthony Starr as Frieza, right?
Yep.
Too tall.
Is he tall?
I think he is. He's like 6 foot or something.
He plays... I guess Homelander is pretty tall.
Yeah, he's 6 foot.
There should be a taunt in DBOG and it just says Yummers.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
please add that.
That'd be sweet.
That's something I've been wanting to do. Is I've been wanting to rework the taunt system a little bit. It's very
Yeah.
boring.
And you could like outsource taunts, like get a bunch of different people to like make taunts if they want. Commission some.
Yeah, man. I want to do like interactable ones too, where you can
Can
like
you add an...
hold
Okay,
up your arm and then like you go up to them, you press like the interact key, and you just like high five them or
I
something.
have an idea.
Yeah, that's sick.
I have an idea. Add an item shop. Okay? Changes daily. Alright? This is my idea. Emotes that you buy with the currency from the item shop. Not Zenny, though. Like Robux.
The bucks. Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know,
and
man.
it's a daily. That's my idea.
Sounds like really close to another idea.
What idea?
We're gonna cook up. I can't share it just yet.
I've never heard anything else like that.
I can't share it just yet.
You could add a battle pass.
But I guess I can speak on it. When we do ranked and tournament, we bring that stuff back. Instead of doing like season rewards and Zenny rewards, we want to do something a little more unique where you get a currency for ranked in the PvP aspect that you use to buy specific PvP aspect things. So you could buy like clothing that you can only get from doing the tournament stuff, clothing that you can only get from, that sort of things.
Fortnite
Specifically, like
item shop. What's
PvP
Fortnite?
based currency that you could use to get specific, special items there.
That's a lot more everyone friendly instead of like super skilled player friendly. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is Fortnite a Canadian thing? I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we only Canadians play it. It's a very closed off thing.
It's a game?
Yeah.
Okay. Because someone said Fortnite item shop, and I was just confused. Like,
Might
I
be a game
thought-
to you.
I
That's
thought
life.
I made that up.
Fortnite in the Big 24 is crazy.
Wait, Gray, you know in Fortnite how they added the Kamehameha?
Uh-huh.
You should add that in DBOG.
No, it wouldn't make sense.
No?
No.
It's worth a shot.
I don't know. Just Kamehameha.
It'd be too hard to implement.
Yeah. It's so, out of reach.
It's a Fortnite thing. At that point, the reach would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Bending Kamehameha. Now we're talking. When is the OG Dragon Ball World coming out? I want to fight Demon King Piccolo, Tambourine, and Ina Shikacho. It's my top
Super
three.
Saiyan 3.
Gray, hello?
Oh, what? Sorry.
You not an Ina Shikacho fan?
A what?
Ina
What'd you say to me?
Shikacho. The fuck you say to me, little shit?
What'd you call me?
You don't know that guy?
I don't.
So in OG Dragon Ball, Tien and Chaozu had a third member of their friend group, and it was Ina Shikacho, and they used him to they would unleash him on villages, and then they would come and stop him for a ransom.
I feel like you're gaslighting me. I don't remember this.
No, that happened. It's right before the
Ugly-ass purple pig.
it's
Oh
right
my
before
God.
the 22nd tournament.
Oh, the purple. Bro, hang on. Let me look this thing up. It sounds familiar.
And then to prove that they weren't friends with him, they cooked him literally. And then Goku saved him. And then everyone thought Goku was the evil one because he saved the Ina Shikacho.
Or with the butterfly wings, dude.
Yeah. You're adding him, right? In the new
His
world?
name is Boar Deer Butterfly.
Maybe in the Japanese.
Yeah, that's the direct translation. He
And
was raised by Master Roshi's former friend, Master Shen, but as he got older and larger, became more aggressive.
Yeah, you're adding him, right? He's actually my main in Sparking Zero.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know about adding him. He might
Okay.
be too strong.
It's just out of place because you skipped Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Saw someone in your chat say, imagine getting a sign hearing ain't no party like a Diddy party. Come here, boy.
Fuck. Not to be confused with Diddy sauce, right?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Good.
I'm not young anymore, Bobby. I'm an old man.
Well, no, Diddy sauce is a YouTuber. Streamer.
Oh, okay.
He's my friend. Kinda.
See, I didn't know this.
I met him he was like a Dokkan streamer. He was pretty small. And I
Mhm.
met him in a Valorant game and we became friends for a little bit.
Oh, duh.
And then he just streamed so much and he eventually got big and now he has like multiple 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking of starting to record again, just for my free time, but I'm not sure.
Do you know Nanogenics? Have you heard of him?
That's sounds familiar, yeah.
He's like a Dokkan and Legends YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Diddy played with him a lot.
Oh, I see.
All of Bobby's friends blowing up except him? No, only 2 of my friends blew up.
Bobby, you're next. You just have to make one viral video.
I've been waiting for DBOG to come back.
I don't think that's gonna reach viral video, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Unless we do something crazy, like
To be
I don't
fair,
know.
I have a viral video with Final Stand.
Oh yeah, just wait for Final Stand Remastered, bro. It's coming. Trust.
Yeah. Old man is wild. He's pushing 50, chat. Great, is that true?
Huh?
Yeah, never mind. I think you answered the question.
Sorry, the dementia gets to me sometimes.
Okay. I'm trying to see what other questions would people have? Because I want to end the stream and start working on this. Because it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah, y'all have any questions? It's getting late for me, so I can
Yeah.
hopefully answer one question. I got work tomorrow at like 6 a.m. I don't know when I'm up, but
Oh God.
hey, we ball.
Uh, well, works. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay. I think that we're good to go then. I think that's good. I think that's wraps. Chat. Question. Add Drake. Is Drake coming? Alright, there you have it, guys. That's the stream. Hold on. The Holy Grail 75 says, can I get my Keyblade back?
Yeah, I can speak a bit on that. If you use any regular sword right now, you'll notice it has animation to it. We're adding animations to the weapons. You still have the Keyblade. It's just we need to finish a couple more things for a couple more of the weapons before they get re-released out. Hoping to get that finished sooner rather than later. But you'll get your Keyblade back once once it comes back.
What weapon do you recommend me use to show off the animations? Which one has cool animations right now?
They some of them share animations. All of them in right now, I think, share animation because it's sword fighting style. There's Great Sword, Energy Blades are gonna have their own style, and then Polearm style. And then Special style, which does have the special animations for each one. So I guess just try out maybe Trunk Sword.
Yeah, the sword stuff looks cool. Is there a fighting style I should equip that would show it better?
No, it does it all better.
Okay.
They're all good for it.
Power Pole would be interesting if you could add animations like the extend.
Yeah, it's one of the special ones we want to try to incorporate something cool with. We still
Okay.
have some testing to do with it. You
I
kind of see with
gotcha.
the animation that you swing it with one hand.
Yeah, it's sick. Looks good, looks good. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna... There's not much else to do. What level do I get to? 512, that's not bad. Alrighty. Thank you, Gray. Thank you. This turned out best case scenario, I think. It's good.
Yeah, man. I'm hoping for DBOG's success. Hopefully,
I'm gonna
now
push
that everything's
out...
in order.
I'm gonna do my best to push out a lot of videos. I work a lot this week. This is like my one day off. I'm gonna spend it all trying to work on DBOG. So, I'm gonna try to push out a lot of videos from this live stream. And
Alright,
just
brother.
make sure that it gets edited in a certain way so that everybody can have this information super good and just be informed. Because, like, that 3-day thing is, like, I feel like that is crazy. And that's going to give so many people hope. The fact that you guys did this in 3 days. 5 days.
Yeah. Hope the same thing. I think that's the start. Our realistic goal is to get the next update out soon, so it's not just words coming out of our mouth. It's physical proof that.
Yeah, you guys have 2 weeks, so.
Yeah. So, fingers crossed. We go keep working. I've been working this entire time, basically, except for when I hopped on your server, Bobby. So, looking forward to doing more. I've still got multiple Roblox studios opened right now, which I should be closing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep this stuff open.
Alright. Good night, guys.
All right, okay. Take it easy, guys.
Good
Bye.
night. Good night, Gray. Good night, chat. Goodbye, chat. Thank you, chat. Very wonderful. Let's see.